This is a remote control circuit in which actually what we are going to do is we are going to control of motor from remote places. So there is a 3-phase induction motor which you have to control from multiple locations. You can say one location is there where the motor is placed, and other locations are the remote locations from where you want to control it. Now here, in order to understand this operation, we have made this schematic circuit in which we have taken 2 locations. This is one location, you can say location 1, okay, and this is the location 2. This is the location where the motor is actually installed, and this is the remote location. And similarly we have these 2 start push buttons, similarly 2 stop push buttons. Okay, we need to stop the motors also. So stop 1, you can say it is near the motor, location 1, and this is in the remote location 2. So how this circuit is going to operate, first of all you have to understand that circuit. So as you can see, this phase is connected with the stop push button. So for stop push buttons we are actually taking the NC contacts. So as you can see, this NC contacts are taken for both, and they are connected in series, because either of these 2 I have to operate so that your motor should stop. Okay, so that's why they are connected in series, whereas the starting can be done from any 2 locations which are both connected in parallel. So this start 2 and start 1, as you can see, and these are the NO contacts of the start push button. Further, we are taking the supply from here. When I will press these push buttons, any of these 2 push buttons, the connections will be made, means phase will be taken to the contactor A, and the other end of the contactor A coil is connected with the neutral directly. Only one end is to be connected with the help of these arrangements. To make the motor run continuously, we have to take this NO contact of this contactor A for controlling purpose, just to keep the motor in running condition. If you do not use this, if you use only start push button, so what will happen? When you press it, motor will run. If when you release it, any of these 2, when you release it, motor will stop. So to make the motor run continuously, we have to use this bypass circuit. This lamp I have used here to see what will happen if I press the start push buttons from any locations. So we are just going to test this circuit with the help of this lamp. We can use motor also, but right now we are doing it only on the lamp. We'll see how this circuit is working. Coming to the contactor circuit, this contactor, this is the relay. This relay is having 2 terminals. Okay, so actually if you see a contactor, this is a contactor, and in this contactor the relay terminals are this one, these 1 and 2 as I am marking over here. So let us say this one is 1, and on the other side we are having the second terminal. You can make any one as a 1 or 2, there is no problem with that. Okay, also we are having, these are the NO contacts for power wiring. So if you see here, these 3 contacts, 1, 2, 3, these you can take as a NO. Okay, these 3 NOs we are using for power wiring. Like suppose if this one is 1, so this one will be 1 dash, this one is 2, 2 dash, this one is 3, 3 dash. So if suppose this one is 1, so 1 dash will be this one. If this one is 1, so this one will be 1 dash. This one is 2, so this one will be 2 dash, this one is 3, so this one will be 3 dash. Okay, and also we are having one NC contact in this and one NO for control circuit. So these two terminals, as you can see, this one is NC, this one, and this one is NO. Okay, this one is NO, NC. So when we give supply to the coil, this coil, what happens that due to magnetization, this will go inside. Okay, it will make NO as a NC and NC as a NO. These NOs will become NC and this NC will become NO on the application of the supply on these two terminals. So this is how this contactor works. In case of your push buttons, as I am having two push buttons over here, so in push buttons also you can see there are two terminals, terminals we have. You can say 2 for NO and 2 for NC. You can use both, okay, or you can use any one of these two. Like for starting purpose, when you have to start a motor, we use NO contacts of the start push button, and when you have to stop, you have to use NC contacts like this. Okay. So if you want to use this as a, suppose, start push button, so which terminal you have to use? For start we have to use NO. So you can see on this it is written also which one is NO and which one is NC. So coming close to this, you can see these are NO, 1, 2, as arrow indicates over here. This one is NO, and on the other side these two are NC contacts. These two, it is written already over here. So if you are using this push button as a start push button, you have to use this as a NO because it is written over here. If you are using it to stop, then NC contacts you have to use. In that case, these two will not be used. Okay, so this is about the push buttons. Now let us make the circuit, let us do the connections, and then we'll see how it is working.